A while back I was thinking, what is the worst possible thing you could do to another human being? Just like a thought experiment, like sometimes you think like, what's the worst way to die? Like being drowned in a frozen lake of like a shit manure pond that's lit on fire and you're underneath in the ice and it's shitty and it's on fire. Like that, I was thinking, what's the worst thing you could do to another person? Kind of inspired by this TV show I watched called Criminal Minds, where this woman was on a date with a guy and they get home from the date and the guy shoots her. So I was telling people in my webcam chat about it and ran the idea by them, and they were pretty freaked out. So I'm pretty sure it's one of the worst possible things you could do. Like, I would take like a really bad thing and I'd just keep adding on to it until it gets like so bad. It's like, I don't even know if I want to tell you guys this, because there's probably some crazy serial killer out there that watches my videos and he's gonna like do this just to be the first guy to ever do like the worst possible thing you could do to somebody. But I'm gonna tell you this, but it's gonna be like a slow roller coaster ride uphill, and when you get to the top, we're just gonna go screeching down. You're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And it's gonna be like one of those "what the fuck" type scenarios, like some of these movies try to do, like with Saw, where like, the guy's chained to a thing, he's got to cut his own leg off. You're like, "What the fuck? What kind of decision does this guy have to make? He's cut his own leg off, And the guy on Seven, he kills his wife, puts her head in a box, and he has to decide, oh god, do I kill the guy that killed my wife, or do I just arrest him? And then that kind of crazy fucked up twist. Like all these movies have these twist endings, and really mind fuck you. And I'm like, what's the fucking worst mind fuck you could do to somebody? Okay, so this is how bad it is. So first thing, you want to build up. You gotta spend a lot of time to fuck somebody over royally. Like the guy with Seven, he really spent a lot of work with the 7 deadly sins. You'd have to take a girl out on dates and really build up her trust and really spend a lot of money on her. Get her to think that it's true love and she loves you and all this lovey-dovey stuff, thinks she's going to spend the rest of her life with you. And say you've been dating her for a couple of weeks and things are going really well and you're going to have sex for the first time. So you take her on a nice dinner and you propose to her, maybe, or something, okay? And then, like, you bring her back home, and you're gonna make sweet love on their engagement night. But, beforehand, okay, like, killing someone's family is really bad, right? But that's not enough. You kill her whole family, and then you put them in the bedroom where you're gonna make love to her, and you turn out all the lights, and you cover up the scent somehow so she doesn't know there's, like, dead people all around her. And you, like, guide her into the room, like, it's all dark, and so, like, and you make love to her with her dead family all around. And she's thinking, oh, this is the best night of my life. So she has all these conflicting feelings. You know how when you really kill somebody's family, you know how you do that? Like in the movies, you can tell like people really like go crazy when you kill somebody's family. And they really just want to get revenge on the guy that killed them. And they go fucking nuts. And they just want to kill the guy and get their revenge. And all these feelings of vengeance and anger. Fighting these feelings of love this guy, I want to marry him, this is the best time of my life. These conflicting feelings. You have sex with her and you make love to her. Flip on the lights, dead family all around. Then, to make it worse, you rape her dead mother and you take her dead father and you rape her with her dead father while she's handcuffed to the bed. And then the whole thing that just happened, all this crazy fucked up rapings, that's filmed and you put that on the internet. And then you have like the whole 2 weeks you were seducing her. It wasn't even your face. You had like one of those fake faces, and you rip off the face, but you don't let her see your face. You don't kill the girl that you killed her whole family. You leave her there, and you leave. So she doesn't know who the hell it was that just did this. She can't report him to the police. She can't do anything because she's chained to a bed. She's all like her dead family's all around and just fucked her with her dead father, and she doesn't know who the fuck you were, and it's all going on the internet. That's pretty much the worst thing you can do to somebody, I think. Maybe. If she had puppies, you could throw her puppies off a cliff. Or if she's a cat person, you could skin her cats or something crazy like that. But, no, that's about the worst thing I could think of. If you could think of worse, I guess make a video, but I don't think you're going to come up with anything worse than that. I guess you'd even have to cut her own arms off if she's chained to the bed. Maybe leave one of her arms loose with a saw next to it after you do all this so she can cut her arm off. That's pretty fucked up, isn't it? Ugh. Now that I've got that out of my system, I don't have to think about that anymore, and I can move on to bigger and better things. That's why I like making these videos. I get stuff out of my head so I don't have to think about it anymore. And if I have any time left on this video, to elaborate on what I was saying yesterday about equal justice for superheroes, let's take a scenario where you have a guy and he has a superhero ability. Let's say he can explode things with his mind. He has the ability to just pick things at random and make them explode. Rocks, basketballs, trees. He can explode buildings and planes and the whole earth if he wanted to. He could just imagine something exploding. Like say he has like a nuclear type level explosion, or he can make just like a pop and he makes things like burst apart. He can do anything like explosion wise with his mind. That's his ability. Now he's a good person. He's like a model citizen, a grade A student. You know, he works with the Boy Scouts and all these charities, and he's never committed a crime. He's just a perfect human being. But you know, there would be some people that would be so afraid. Like, what could this guy do? He could blow up the whole world if he just got pissed off one day, or he just wanted to commit suicide. He could just kill everybody, fuck up everybody's day. And we can't let a person like this live. And they would have to try to assassinate him. They would have to try to kill the guy. But then, you have to think, like, this guy can explode anything if you piss him off. If you fail the assassination attempt, he could just really blow everything up and get his revenge on you. And really, that's a dangerous thing to do. But having a superhuman ability that nobody else has, it gives you the ability to, like, you know, get around laws and, like, kill people and blow people up. Nobody would know it was you. See, that's, like, too dangerous. People wouldn't be able to just, like, give them the benefit of the doubt. So superheroes don't really have equal rights, as I was saying yesterday in that other video. If you haven't seen it, it's the one right before this video. So that's really all I wanted to say. Big mindfuck. Superheroes can explode things without getting assassinated. And if I have even more time to talk, I would just like to say that people should stop asking me questions about stuff that has nothing to do with me, really. I mean, it does a little, but don't bring your problems to me. Like, people asking me where Gengis' pre-WoW server is. Why is it not up? Well, it's not my private server. I don't know. I know Gengis went on spring break to Washington, D.C. The private server is just running off of his PC, so it's probably not connected, so there you go. Am I typing with my name in chat? What the fuck is this shit? Oh, it's the trivia bot. I got a trivia bot in my IRC chat now. We can play trivia games in there. I updated my website. Oh god, we spent so much time on this last night. We added so many soundboards. If you would like to see, I will show you. Look at all these soundboards. Terminators, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Hulk Hogan, Michael Jackson, Butters, Borat, Howard Stern, Herbert the Pervert, Christopher Farley, Jim Carrey, Dr. Evil, Vin Diesel, Duke Nukem, Vader Zim. Just a whole shitload. Like it's 45 or 46 of these fucking soundboards down there. It's like, holy shnikes. We were up till 11 a.m. That's how late we stayed up. I actually just got up a little while ago because I went to sleep at 11 a.m. So we got all these soundboards. If you hit the games, there's like a little arrow. You can go left. I also have like the news and the Frapper map. We're going to make a cool stuff type section. Well, the Frapper map is gigantic now, but it doesn't automatically load on the page, so it's not loading, so the whole page loads faster. I also have a guest video Ustream that I can put somebody else's Ustream account in, and I can like talk with them on my website. You can see two people, me and somebody else. Oh, I also added this thing, and I guess you can see that right there. It says this website is powered by Chex Mix, which is like, I just made that last night because I was eating Chex Mix and I thought it would be funny. But I might actually keep editing that picture, like as I do fat things and eat food that gets kind of popular, like people were talking about me eating Chex Mix in the chat room. I might, like something else gets popular, like Reese's or some shit, I'll put Reese's on there. I'll just make like a big line of snacks that I've eaten while working on the website. It'll make it be funny, and I'll like just keep adding like a big pile of snacks at the bottom. So you can see what fat things I've been doing all day. So that's what we've been doing with the website. New comic. People ask me about Hoople Doople and all the naked chicks I've been talking about. Like, they're really offended that there's going to be naked chicks. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's not my website. Don't be asking me about somebody else's website. Don't be asking me about somebody else's private server. Don't be asking me about, like, how to install Grand Theft Auto San Andreas multiplayer after I've told you, like, 4 or 5 videos now how to do it. I've got links on my links section on everything you need, pretty much, except for the game itself. Same with WoW private servers. I mean, stop asking me this stuff, you guys. I get so many emails from this. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my mindfuck. I mean, that's pretty crazy.